What's up, Colo Nation? Welcome to another episode of our Road to Rank series where we're going to be doing some doubles battles on the VGC Battle Spot Doubles leaderboard to climb up and try to claim our place at the top. If you haven't already, please sub to Colo Nation so you can get more notifications when I upload videos like this along with the other content that I make. If you haven't already too, hit that like button. I'm sure you'll enjoy the video, and even if you want to do it later, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe today. We're going to hop right into the battles now. We're using the same team as our last episode, our Mega Swampert team, which is really fun to play. I really do enjoy using it. So let's get right into that. And once again, just for reference, once these teams come up, I'll explain it to you real quick what I have. Because my DS likes to take forever. And today we have Swampert, Cresselia, Volcarona, Thunderous, Conkeldurr, and Patriotic. It's a mixed playstyle. There's some defensive mods. Mostly it's kind of offense, but there are some utility ways to be defensive here. So we do have a 1919 record, our 1503 rating, and we are going to try to make that a little bit higher today. We went 1-2 or 2-1 last episode, I can't remember. Definitely wasn't one way or the other. Our first opponent is Sato from California, 1584 rating, and our opponent has Blaziken, Lopunny, Superior, Milotic, Scizor, and Chandelure. I'd expect that Lopunny to come out first, along with maybe the Blaziken. Not entirely sure yet, but we're going to go with Volcarona and Thunderous. And then we can go, or you can go Volcarona, Thunderous. Conk will be really helpful here. Conkeldurr, no, we'll use Politoed and Swampert with this actually. We should be fine. So we can get a Tailwind, and then we can bring Rain in once Volcarona goes down. So we're going to see the Lopunny and the Superior come out here. I guess we'll just Thunder Wave the Superior, or whatever's going to come in. Just Thunder Wave the Lopunny, actually. Probably safer, because either way something's going to get hit with a Thunder Wave. So, we will see what happens. My opponent is going to stay in. There are no switch-ins at all in the field, which I'm kind of okay with, honestly. And we're going to get the Thunder Wave off onto that Lopunny. Leaf Storm is going to go into the Thunderous slot. It's going to do marginal damage, but raise that Superior's special attack by 2 stages. And a return into the Thunderous slot. Knock us out with a critical. Oh, the crit. I think the crit mattered there, but still, doubling into the Thunderous is a good play. Even though I do get the Quiver Dance off, I'm still down at a 4-3 advantage. So kudos to my opponent by not going for the easy fake out and just trying to get as much damage done as possible. And I'm gonna bring up Politoed now because it's Scarred and I outspeed everything anyway. So what I can do actually is Scald the Lopunny and go for a Bug Buzz onto Superior, and I could also go for doubling into it, but I'm not sure yet. No, we're gonna hit hard. I'll go for Bug Buzz, or I could go for Heat Wave even because I'm at +1. I still could do a lot decent amount of damage. I'll go for Bug Buzz, and we'll get a Scald into the Lopunny slot. Ooh, like down the sash. Burn? No, wait, I forgot I'm paralyzed. Dragon Pulse into the Volcarona slot. That should bring me into about a 3rd health level. Oh wow, only just 3rd damage. Lopunny is going to return into the Volcarona slot. We're not going to live that. So we do get the KO on Volcarona. No Flame Body. Let's not get 4-0 here. Protect the superior. Trying to stall out rain here. Ice punch the superior and scald the Lopunny just in case he switches or something. And there's something that's resistant to water. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, I don't. Luckily, this Politoed is Scarf, though, and Superior is going to come out now, so let's see what comes in. Chandelure. Very smart. Laugh if we had the freeze on that. Lopunny is going to go down here to a Scald. So right now we're down 3-2. We're in a good position because that Superior is at 1 HP and I outspeed with even with Politoed. Milotic's going to come out here. We could Earthquake and go for a Scald, I guess, into the Milotic slot. He's going to Protect, alright. Surprised he didn't double Protect. Yeah, decent amount of damage. Brings Politoed down to a third, though. Probably not my best idea. You get a burn? No burn. And the Citrus, that's not good. Scald into the Swampert slot. Please don't burn. So we'll Scald the Chandelure. Chandelure. Because we outspeed right now, regardless of the, what do you call it? Regardless of the rain or not. So what we have to do is knock out first the Chandelure, then Superior has to go down. And we should be alright. Scald into the Swampert. Rain does stop. Protects the Superior. He's probably going to go for the knockout or try to get it onto Politoed. But we're going to Scald the Superior, Waterfall into the Milotic slot. Can we get a flinch here? We could really use a flinch here, actually. No flinch. Into the Swampert. That's going to... Oh, Politoed. No burn, no burn, no burn. Ah! So if he gets a double Protect, he wins the game, basically. But he's not going to Protect here. He's just going to attack. Would make more sense. I outspeed Milotic, so I should be fine. He just doesn't, as long as he doesn't get a Protect here. Oh, he doesn't. We're gonna get the Skull off. We are gonna outspeed, and we got to go for the Waterfall, and we can go for the single target Earthquake next turn. I didn't want to risk Earthquaking there because if I Earthquake and I don't get the KO on Superior at the same time, it does a lot less damage. No burn. Oh, thank God. Politoed does go down. We are going to be able to get off another hit, though. So, pending a crit on us, we either have 1 or 2 turns to knock them out. But the single target Earthquake might be enough to knock him out. His Milotic out, so. Ooh, we just squeaked through that KO, so we are going to be able to get the narrow 1-0 victory for this opening battle. That was close. That was a damage roll, I'm pretty sure. So, very, very close match. Glad we could pull it out at the end. We played a lot better than I was initially going to, because if I Earthquake there and knocked out Politoed, then I don't get damage the next turn, and I could have risked something happening where I lose Swampert. Like, if there was crit, that would have been bad. Now we're gonna go to the next battle. And challenge, we will cycle through. So we're at 1522, 39 battles, 2019 record. Where will it go? Nobody knows. Music, music, music goes. I have decided how many battles we'll do with each team, like how many episodes we'll do with each team. I'm thinking anywhere from 3 to 5, but I'm not sure. Things about having two computers is the fact that you have to, when you're using one, you look behind the other one, and then you realize the first word problem. Oh no, I stopped cycling. Alright, so we got Gardevoir, Zangoose, Breloom, Sableye, Garchomp, and Rotom Wash. And we do have an interesting choice of Pokemon in Zangoose. It has immunity, which means that it gains like attack or something when it's poisoned. It doesn't get poisoned, so it's probably holding a Toxicroak. So we got Gardevoir or something else. Toxicroak, Focus Sash, something. I don't know what Garchomp might have, maybe Scarf. And Citrus Berry, Rotom Wash, I would expect. Our best bet looks to be just to go for, to just Mega Evolve right away. Or I could actually go, I'm gonna go with Politoed Swampert. I could bring Conk in the back, but can't touch Sableye that well. And, Gardevoir, sure, but the Will-O-Wisp chance, he might Will-O-Wisp me. But it won't really help much against the rest of his team. Excuse me. So I'm gonna bring Volcarona because it does. Actually does a lot to his team, and then we'll bring Thundurus in the back just in case he decides to bring Garchomp. We'll start with Politoed and Swampert, Volcarona, and Thundurus in the back. I don't know what I'm saying. So see Garchomp and Breloom come out first. I'm gonna go for the quick Ice Beam right onto that Garchomp. If he's Sporing, I can Protect in that speed next turn, so we're fine with that. Ice Beam's gonna go into that Garchomp, probably a Sash set. He's not. Oh, it does. Oh, it doesn't even get knocked out though. Stealth? Okay. Sounds good to me, no Rock Slides. Bullet Seed into the Swampert, and that is not good for him. And we'll just Ice Punch the Breloom as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to Ice Beam and Ice Punch into that Breloom slot. Doubling up should do enough damage, but... So withdraw the Garchomp, expecting the Ice type attack to hit that slot. Sending Gardevoir. Bring it down to Sash. I don't know what that Garchomp had then. Possibly Life Orb? I don't know. And we'll double into the slot, so that's going to eliminate a really big threat to our team in Breloom. There's really not much I can do other than Volcarona against it, so I needed to get rid of it early. Getting rid of it was a win condition, and I was able to pick up that early KO. Zangoose comes in. What's this thing even do? Alright, it's Scarfed into Ice Beam. So we will Waterfall and Ice Beam to that Gardevoir slot. So we do see the Mega Evolution come out from our opponent here, and we do see the Protect. That's going to be coming out from the Zangoose. So probably letting itself get a Toxic Orb boost. So the Waterfall is going to connect with the Gardevoir. How much damage is this going to do, actually? That is going to bring it... Ooh, that is going to one-shot the Gardevoir. That could not take the Stab Swampert attack, so... Zangoose is going to be taking a Toxic Orb. Now what we can safely do, we can Waterfall into the Zangoose. Actually, we could Earthquake, actually. Yeah, we might as well just Earthquake and Ice Beam. Ice Beam. We could just double into the Zangoose, actually. Get the safe knockout. So Waterfall is going to connect with the Zangoose. Can we knock it out, actually? I don't know what this thing runs. Ooh, wow. Wow, alright. Must be running like 252 spreads or something, but we do knock out the Zangoose with that. And it allows us to pick up the KO and Garchomp as well on this turn. Really short battle. Congrats to everyone who played at US Nationals. My friend Aaron, he actually placed 9th in the event. Just bubbled out a cut on a tiebreaker on tiebreaker. He bubbled out on opponent's resistance, which I thought really sucked, but hey, he got to 9th, he got top 16 CP, and he's automatically qualified to go to Worlds, which is great. Really going to be fun for him in Boston in August. So we're going to hop right into a third battle for today. Challenging now. We bumped up to 1535 with this episode 21 and 19. Can we go 3-0? Oh, okay, the trainer DC'd without me knowing. I don't know who you is, but you DC'd, bro. Is anybody gonna battle me now? Someone gonna battle me. Somebody get a battle spot. Oh yay, somebody. Person. Jordan from Georgia. Howdy, Jordan. Good luck to you. And you brought with you Gudra, Rotom Heat, Aromatisse, Scrafty, Mawile, and Trevenant. So a Trick Room team here. So we're going to bring Politoed and Swampert. We're going to protect the Swampert and just go for a Scald and see what else we can get from there. His brain matchup doesn't look that great, even with Trevenant. Honestly, I can just bring in Volcarona and bring Conk in the back. Because I have Politoed, Swampert, Volcarona, and Conk. I might want to bring... No, I really don't need to, actually. No, we'll just try to preserve Volcarona. Volcarona is probably going to be our win condition here, because it deals pretty well with most of the team. Volcarona and Politoed are the two main things that I need to keep standing in this battle to have a chance of winning. But it's a 50-50 matchup. I wouldn't count myself out easily, but I just need to play smart. Ooh, I picked good music for the final battle. So Aromatisse and Mawile are going to come out right away. That is going to actually allow us to get off a very... We're just going to go for the knockout here onto this Aromatisse. I don't know what else I really can afford to do. But that intimidates, not good. Should I double into it? No. We'll save Conkelder in the back, actually. Might as well just double into it. See if we can get the knockout. I don't think we can now because of that Intimidate, but hopefully we have a shot at it at least. Mega Mawile has actually been on time this season, so I'm kind of intrigued. I haven't played very many, and everybody seems to run it reasonably differently. So he's gonna protect with the Mawile. Kind of saw that coming. Just want to get off some heavy hits. Maybe get a burn. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, and we get the burn, which is really what I need. But it's a Lumberry, and we're gonna get a Waterfall going right at it. Do we get the knockout? We do get the knockout, which is really pivotal because they were going to go for Trick Room there. So we are able to get away with, even dealing with that Intimidate, we are able to pick up a critical knockout that we needed early on in the match because it's through the Trick Room team. And if he has Scrafty, I would probably expect him to bring it now. But he brings Goodra out instead. So now I'm going to Scald the Mawile slot. And I could honestly just double... I could go for that Earthquake, but I think I'm going to Waterfall and Scald the Mawile slot. The thing is with this situation here, if he has Rotom in the back, he's in a lot of trouble because I'm just going to double up on him. If he brought Trevenant, he's also in a decent amount of trouble because I'm just going to switch into a Volcarona, which is going to take the Grass attack, and then I'm going to hit him with Scald, probably get off the burn. And even if that doesn't happen like that, he can't one-shot Politoed. We do see the Sucker Punch, and that's going to hit the Swampert, doing a lot of damage, actually. Waterfall into the Mawile slot. That is going to bring it down to about 2/3 of health as we get a Scald off. Can we get a burn? 2 burns in a battle would be really great, but we don't even need it, because that's actually going to knock out that Mawile over there. So we are actually able to get away with that. Thunderbolt is going to connect with the Politoed, and is that a Spec? That is a Specs Goodra. I'm pretty sure it's Specs Goodra. Yeah, it's definitely Specs. He's going to send out Scrafty here. Probably going to see the Fake Out. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch into Volcarona, hope to get the burn on him. And I'm going to just Protect here. As long as we keep Politoed alive after this first turn of Fake Out, then we'll be able to maneuver around it because it's faster than everything else in the field. And the ice moves are always nice. If Rain runs out too, I can just switch Politoed back in. Probably end up sacking it, and we can move on from there. Thunderbolt into the Volcarona slot, not even a Fake Out. Did he expect the switch? He's going to go for Drain Punch into the Swampert slot. We still have Rain up. We are going to have to go here. We're going to go for the Bug Buzz into the Scrafty, and I'm going to go for an Ice Punch into Goodra. It's going to do a lot of damage, even at -1. And Bug Buzz is going to connect. That is going to hit with that Scrafty. How much damage can we do? That doesn't bring it to about 2/3. It's Thunderbolt connects with the Volcarona. And that's going to bring me down just before I would get knocked out. And Crunch also is going to hit the Swampert here. How much damage will this do? Bringing us to about 1/3 health. So I'm going to go for a Bug Buzz into Goodra and an Earthquake. Well, actually no. What a Waterfall. No, I'll Ice Punch the Goodra, but I'm going to expect the Protect. So actually, let's Waterfall the Scrafty and go for the Bug Buzz. But we're going to see the Waterfall. That's going to connect with the Scrafty. Can we at least get it down to 1/3 health? We're going to bring it down to the red, and Bug Buzz is going to connect. How much damage will this do? Not enough to knock it out. Thunderbolt is going to hit the Volcarona, and will Scrafty be able to Drain Punch his way into knocking out Swampert as well? Is the real question on this turn. I'm still in a a pretty good position even if Swampert does get knocked out, as it doesn't here. But even if it was to get knocked out, I'd still be in a pretty good position because now I can just send that Politoed again, and I can just basically go Scald the Scrafty and Ice Punch the Goodra, and that's game. So let's do that. We'll Scald the Scrafty, we'll Ice Punch the Goodra, and see what happens. So we are going to pick up this KO here on the Goodra. might be a Solfest Crafty, so I hope we can pick up the knockout here. And we are going to be able to pick up the knockout, so that is going to be a 3-0, yeah, 3-0 victory for the third battle, and we went 3-0 today, so that is really good, and I'm starting to get really comfortable with this team. I want to thank again Flynn Ryder from Reddit and Mr. BDog46VGC on Twitter. They both, well, Brendan from Twitter actually gave me the team, the original team to this that I altered a little bit, and the team originated from Flynn Rider. So if you're watching this, thank you for the team, and I hope you guys did enjoy it being used, as well as everyone else who's watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, as well as subscribe to Colo Nation. Follow me on Twitter. Everything's in the description, so take a look below. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out.